How's it going, everyone? We're back again. Now, it's been ages since we've done a video. Lots of things, lots of reasons, some very unlucky reasons. Fished a bit, didn't get the video right, failed to press record a couple of times. But I've had some good fish over the year. But today I've come out, I just fished a Jimmy Smith, which went atrociously bad for me. I was 8, so the 8th place I suppose isn't bad, but I definitely could have done better. I fished alongside Sean Ivory, who destroyed me. I had 3 dogs and a micro ray. Sean had, I think, 6 dogs and a very small ray. But Timmy O'Sullivan was 2 pigs up from Sean, so 3 pigs up from me. Absolutely put on a display of match fishing. He had 17 fish, dogs, flounders, gurnards, all sorts. So I decided to get out today and do a bit of fishing, banish that from the memory. So I'm going to try and get a couple of dogs today is the plan. I know that's not the most enjoyable fishing. I had hoped to try for a garfish today as well, but it's blowing a bit of a gale. So I'm just going to fish for a dog, few dogs hopefully. Just a small bit of fishing, clear out the gear from the weekend, and why not try get a bit of a video too. So it's great to be back, and I hope you enjoy my bit of doggy fishing. Hopefully. Now, so I hope my windsock, or my improvised windsock, does something here. So I've set up, I just actually lost a fish there. It looked like a small huss or a big dog. So I'm fishing out in Capital, and there's a lot of weed right on the edge. So even if I don't get a fish here now, I'll maybe teach you a bit about fishing in these kind of conditions. You can see that seaweed there in front of us. It's real bad in the waves there. So it is absolutely, you can see it, it's all up the beach. And there's a big wave here. So it's absolutely vital that you keep your rod up high. Now for reference, my reel is up at face level, so about 5 foot off the ground. So the 15-foot rod is now 20 foot up. Keep it tight as you can, and you have to try and keep the tension on the line. If it falls down into that wave there, it's either going to snap or it's going to take you half an hour to get it off. So you've got to keep it high, keep the tip high, keep the tension on, and you'll be able to see a bite, no problem. So don't worry about it. Look, it's jumping all over the place there. That's not a bite. As soon as there's a bite, you'll know straight away. It'll either kick out your grip blade, or you'll see it hopping. So it'll either go slack or you'll see it hopping mad. But a grip blade as well is the other thing. Vital. A rolling blade here today is just a recipe for disaster. So we'll move on to a bit of baiting up here now, and hopefully we'll have a fish to show for it. So guys, I wasn't sure if I'd even have anything to show you, but thankfully this doggy obliged me. But with the dog came a whole lot of hassle, so I'll show you now. These Gemini degorgers, very handy. But sorry, that was a bit more of an ordeal than I expected. And so without keeping the rod high up in the stand, absolutely no hope of landing that fish. I mean, no hope. Rod up high, the soft tip on the Kenta is able to hook around in the tide. It takes the tidal movement, whereas a big rod, it's harder to get it across, and then when the waves or the weed hit it, it might bounce out your lead. So like I said, the lighter rod can take all those dives, whereas the other rod, it's possible it would pull it out. I learned that at the Master Angler one time down in Wicklow. Joe Carley had the sensitive rod out, and I couldn't understand it. I thought he was off his head, to be honest about it. And I was like, what? Like, why is he using the light rod? Considering the day is so bad, like, and he hammered everybody around. But that's what it was. I said it to him afterwards, and he says, sure, that was able to take the dives, and whereas my grip lead was getting, the heavy rod was pulling my grip lead all the time. But look, this is what the kind of stuff we're dealing with now. That's on the shock leader. That's the weed grabbing it and turning over in the waves and stuff. So when you're fishing a day like today, you have to keep an eye on your gear and make sure it's all okay. So you do. But I'm glad to get a fish anyway, at the very least. I'm not going to stay here too long. The tide's coming in fairly rapid, and I don't want to get the Jeep bogged down. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to have one more cast. I have 4 reels. I'm going to have one more cast, and I'm going to hit the road then. But nice to get back out. I met a few of the lads at the pairs who gave out to me for not making the videos anymore, and Andy Booth gave out to me to get back to making them. And I comment off of Evan Angler there up in Cork, said he was missing the old videos as well. So I know it's only a doggy video, but you might learn something about fishing in miserable conditions. Bit of crack as well. So I'm going to get this back, get another cast out, and hopefully I'll have another fish to show you. I doubt you'll be able to see it, and I highly doubt you'll be able to hear it, but I'm hoping it's a fish on there now. I have to be really careful, because if it does pull me out, look at that weed in the waves. See, I've just been out my line already. That's enough for me. Now a bit of fun. I said 12-foot lengths of that. Definitely pulled the fish off there. Time for home. So you see the weed there in the waves. In a competition now I'd persevere, but not today.